When we talk about investing, the focus is almost always on the returns. We obsess over annual percentages, market volatility, and long-term growth. We spend hours researching the best platforms to grow our wealth, poring over past performance charts and comparing management fees. But what happens when you're ready to actually use that money? What happens when you've hit your financial goal, or you simply need to tap into your funds for a big purchase or an unexpected expense? Suddenly, the conversation shifts from how to get rich to how to get my money back. And that's where the question of withdrawal fees comes in. It's a seemingly simple question, but it can have a massive impact on your bottom line. We're talking about the friction of moving your own money, the money you've worked hard for and the platform has helped you grow. A hidden fee here or a charge there, and your carefully calculated returns start to look a little less impressive. So, let's get straight to it. For a platform like StashAway, which has built its reputation on being accessible and low cost, the question is crucial. Does StashAway have a withdrawal fee? The short and simple answer is no. StashAway does not charge a fee for you to withdraw funds from your account. This is a core part of their transparent, user-friendly model. But, as with most things in the world of finance, there are a few important details to be aware of. While StashAway itself won't charge you a withdrawal fee, there are other potential costs that might come into play, and it's critical to understand them before you initiate a withdrawal. The first is currency conversion. If your portfolio is in a different currency than the bank account you are withdrawing to, for example, you have a USD-based portfolio but your bank account is in Singapore dollars, a currency conversion spread will be applied. This is a standard practice and is not a fee charged directly by StashAway, but rather the cost of the foreign exchange service they use. StashAway claims this spread is the lowest compared to traditional banks and brokerages, which is good news for you, but it's still something that will slightly impact the final amount you receive. The second potential cost is from the receiving bank. If you are withdrawing funds to a bank account in a different country, your bank may charge you a fee for receiving an overseas telegraphic transfer. This is completely out of StashAway's control. It varies from bank to bank, so it's always a good idea to check with your own bank about any incoming transfer fees. This is especially relevant for those with multi-currency lifestyles. Beyond the fees, the other major factor to consider is the time it takes for the money to reach you. When you request a withdrawal, StashAway first needs to sell the underlying securities in your portfolio. This can take a few business days to settle, depending on the portfolio type. After that, they will wire the money from their trust account to your bank. The entire process typically takes about 2 to 5 business days, but it can be longer for international transfers. The key takeaway here is that StashAway is very clear about its fee structure. There's no account setup fee, no early withdrawal penalty, and no lock-in period. The platform's direct fees are primarily its annual management fees, which are a percentage of your assets under management. So, while the answer to does StashAway have a withdrawal fee is a resounding no, the full picture is a little more nuanced. You're not being charged by them to take your money out, but depending on your circumstances, you may incur charges from other financial institutions during the process. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.